ईशावास्यं वेदं सर्वयज्ञञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन ततेन भुञ्जिता माजिदः कस्य स्विधनमः यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैः साङ्गपदक्रम परिषदे गायन्ति यं सामगा ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुर्सुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्द माधवं व्याकुन्तेन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माचपशङ्कर प्रकृतिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहा नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशाल बुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दाय पत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मणि दयवासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Please be seated. March confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. One more academic session is at its culmination, and we are here to bid adieu to this special group of young boys and girls who, after spending about 12 and more years in this institution, are on the threshold of embarking on a new journey. This ceremonious occasion has become more blissful by the benign presence of Dr. Sharma, an IAS officer, Secretary, Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of Rajasthan, Jaipur. We are indeed honored by your presence, sir. Plant seeds of trust and faith. They will bear great fruit. With these sentiments, the head boy, Jayesh Chaudhary, and the head girl, Tanisha Daga, will offer a tray garden to our chief guest. Thank you, Jayesh and Tanisha. May I now invite the school principal, Ma'am Pratima Sharma, to address the gathering and welcome our esteemed guest.
यहाँ उपस्थित सभी श्रद्धेय सुधीजनों को मेरा करबद्ध नमस्कार. A very good evening to all present here. On behalf of BVB Vidyasharam, I extend a most cordial welcome to you on the solemn occasion of the Aashirvachnam ceremony of the historic batch 2022-23. It is a matter of great honor and pride. In fact, it is a distinguished privilege for the youth sitting here, 2004 strong, sturdy youth sitting here, to be blessed by none other than Dr. Sharma, who is the chief guest for today's occasion. Dr. Sharma, अंजुरी में समस्त श्रद्धा भरकर और उन सब लोगों का अगाध प्रेम अपने मन मस्तिष्क में भरकर of batch 2004. I had the distinguished honor of listening to the chief guest for today during the annual function of our Bhatnagar branch, and that was the day when I was inspired to call him as the chief for Aashirvachnam ceremony, and I requested his gurus, which he very graciously, very modestly admits, our worthy director sir, Shri R.C. Jain, and member advisory board, Shri Rajendra Bhanawat. I made a humble request to both of them. Sir, please request Dr. Sharma to be the chief guest for Aashirvachnam. मैंने ऐसा क्यों बोला बच्चों? जब आप डॉक्टर समित शर्मा का उद्बोधन सुनोगे, when he will address you, you will come to know on your own. Well, just to introduce you, डॉक्टर समित शर्मा वह व्यक्ति हैं जिन्होंने राजस्थान की जनता में प्राणवायु डाली. He is the man behind generic medicines at very, very reasonable cost. In fact, I think the government of Rajasthan is funding the project, and he is the man behind that thought. Rajasthan became the first state in the country to make generic medicines available to everyone, and Dr. Sharma is the man behind this thought. Once again, sir, we cordially welcome you. We also welcome our distinguished Reverend Chairman Jaipur Kendra, Shri Vimal Surana ji. I also have the opportunity to welcome very, very senior member of the advisory board, Justice Panachand Jain ji. My welcome also goes to other distinguished members of the advisory board, Ma'am Asha Golcha, our director, Shri R.C. Jain ji, Rajendra Bhanawat ji, member advisory board, Shri Kamal Kothari ji, member advisory board, Ma'am Rekha Gupta, Ma'am advisory board, and I also welcome Consultant Suruchi Kendra, Ma'am Priyadarshini Kachawa. I also extend a most cordial welcome to the principal of our sister concern, my dear friend, Ma'am Ajay Shri Sharma. Welcome from the core of my heart is also due to the worthy parents of this historic batch. Why historic, I will explain it in the due course of my speech. VOSA members of Vidyashram Old Students Association, VOSA, parents, members of the press, my dear children, the outgoing class of the batch 2023, and all other volunteers. A very warm welcome to all of you. कोई भी कोयला यूं ही हीरा नहीं बनता. भारतीय विद्या भवन विद्याश्रम यूं ही वह नहीं कहलाता जो कि वो है। लाखों में एक स्कूल जिसने आज जब पाश्चात्यकरण की आंधी चारों तरफ से सब कुछ लीलने को तत्पर है, ऐसी आंधी के बीच अपना अक्षुण्ण चरित्र विद्याश्रम ने इंटैक्ट रखा हुआ है और आशीर्वचनम सेरेमनी इसका साक्षात ज्वलंत उदाहरण है। Aashirvachnam ceremony is a very solemn ceremony whereby the school traditionally bids adieu to the outgoing batch of class 12th. It is a very pious ceremony. I remember one child mentioning to me, मुझे 11वीं में मैंने दूसरे स्कूल में एडमिशन ले लिया, पर मेरा सपना था कि मैं आशीर्वचनम सेरेमनी अटेंड करूं। And that was the time when I fought with authorities of Regional Office Ajmer and had brought that child back in our school in class 12. Such is the value of this occasion in the hearts of dear children. So dear children, you are lucky, you are fortunate that, as I mentioned, I would explain later, that you are the historic batch. The historic batch जिसने कक्षा 10वीं में ऑनलाइन कक्षाओं का स्वाद चखा। शुरू में तो बड़े मजे आते थे, सब टाई पहन के अपना कैमरा ऑन करके, ओए ऑनलाइन क्लास है, अटेंडेंस लेगी, प्रिंसिपल भी आ जाती है कभी कभी, बहुत गंदी है, और ऑनलाइन क्लास में बैठ जाते थे। धीरे धीरे पता लगा कि कितना आसान है पागल बनाना। कैमरा ऑफ, ऑडियो ऑफ, एक बार अटेंडेंस लगा दी और वापस सो गए। तुम इसलिए हिस्टोरिक हो कि तुमने सरवाइव किया लगातार 2 साल जब क्लासेस ही नहीं थी, और अब हम तुमसे कह रहे हैं रूटीन बोर्ड लिखो। एग्जाम बहुत कठिन होने वाले हैं, यहाँ कोई ऑनलाइन लफड़ा नहीं चलेगा और गूगल बाबा नहीं मिलेगा, इसलिए तुम हिस्टोरिक हो। तुमने सरवाइव किया उस चुनौती को जिसके आगे पूरे विश्व ने घुटने टेके। यू सर्वाइव द चैलेंज in front of which the entire world yielded. So a huge round of applause for this historic batch of session 2022-23. All the best dear children. गिरते पड़ते, बंक मारते, कैमरा ऑफ करते, कभी कैमरा ऑन करते, और अपनी समस्त नादानियों और अपने समस्त हुनर को संवारे तुम बिल्कुल खड़े हो बोर्ड जब दस्तक दे रहे हैं। Thus, on behalf of the entire teaching fraternity, I wish you all the very best. So, we have amidst us, as I mentioned, Dr. Sharma, an IAS officer of batch 2004. He is a renowned bureaucrat, and I'm sorry sir I'm using this word, but you have been an asset to the government of Rajasthan for 19 long years. अक्सर शिक्षाविद के नाते मेरे मन में ये प्रश्न आता है कि यदि डॉक्टर इंजीनियर्स को एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विसेज में जाना ही होता है तो वो मेडिसिन और इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ते क्यों हैं? क्षमा चाहते हुए सर, पर आप इस बात का उदाहरण है कि डॉक्टर्स यदि एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विसेज में जाते हैं तो वो मेडिसिन क्यों पढ़ते हैं? क्योंकि आपने राजस्थान को जेनरिक मेडिसिन की प्राणवायु दी। सो सर, ऑन बिहाफ of the entire Vidyashram fraternity, I extend a most cordial welcome to you. मेरा आपसे करबद्ध निवेदन है कि आप इन बच्चों को जेनरिक मेडिसिन के अपने सफल प्रयोग के बारे में अवश्य बताएं, जिससे कि यह भी प्रेरित हो मानवता के लिए कुछ करने के लिए। और यदि तुम में से कोई भी ये जो ये ग्लोबल वार्मिंग हो रही है और आज 4 फरवरी को जो 27 डिग्री टेम्परेचर हो रहा है, इसका कुछ निदान निकाल पाओ तो निश्चित रूप से मानवता तुम्हें खूब आशीर्वाद देगी. So, without taking much time, I would like to introduce our chief guest. He has had many important portfolios, had been the district magistrate of Chittorgarh, sub-divisional officer from 2006 to 2007, chief executive officer Nagar Nigam Kota from 2007 to 2008, while serving in Land Revenue Department and Public Works. As I have already mentioned, he worked with the government of Rajasthan on access to low-cost generic medicines. The main goal of this very, very ambitious project has been to provide low-cost drugs to people, and Rajasthan became the only, in fact, the first state in the country to do that. His contribution to the project has been recognized and has been the most remarkable work done by any IAS officer in the healthcare sector. In 2012, Sir appeared in the renowned talk show Satyamev Jayate, anchored by actor Amir Khan, and discussed the problem of high-cost medicines in the country and how can the administration deal with it. He has worked as chairman and managing director of Jaipur Metro Rail Corporation. Dr. Smita Sharma is the current secretary to Government Social Justice and Empowerment Department, Government of Rajasthan, has also been given an additional charge of the post of secretary to Government Department of Women and Child Development, Government of Rajasthan. स्वाभाविक सी बात है, वे व्यक्ति जिसके पास बाल कल्याण विभाग का चार्ज है, वे आज इस आशीर्वचनम सेरेमनी पर मुख्य अतिथि है. Sir, I once again welcome you. You've been an excellent administrator with innovative approach who has inspired millions of lives with your devotion. We take pride in having you on Vidyashram ground once again. I once again welcome everyone who is a part of this very, very pious and solemn ceremony. Well, when today we meet last time formally on these grounds of Vidyashram, I have only one, in fact, all of us have only one thing to offer, and that is infinite Aashirvad. God bless you, children. Make the most of your life. Do whatever, but understand that it is just one life. Live it to the fullest. Give your life your best shot. Thank you everyone for bearing with me. Without the piece of paper, I have this tendency of going on and on. Thank you. God bless you, children. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. A teacher nourishes the souls of the students